Hey there friends, it's me Stacy. How are you doing today? So I'm super excited to start this series with you where I'm going to be sharing some business tips with you. This is business general, no product or opportunity sold here. Of course my dog would start barking. Welcome to live video. So definitely share this out for anyone and everyone that is looking for tips on how to grow. And basically today we're going to be talking about setting up your social media for success. I don't know if I can see the comments. I think I can. Okay, anywho. So you guys, if you're catching me live, you can drop a 1 below. If you're catching the replay, you can type I missed you below. And as always, friends, thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I am live on Facebook and on TikTok. And remember, we're doing a weekly giveaway on Facebook. So when you share this out, comment shared below. That gets you entered. I will be announcing winners on Monday. So any of my lives up through Sunday get you entered into that. Okay. I saw a message. This is why I turn off notifications. Easily distracted, friends. My TikTok friends, if you miss any of this, the replay is on Facebook and I am uploading it to YouTube. We're going to explore YouTube, friends, okay? But today we're setting up your social media for success. If you are interested in making money online through the use of your social medias, monetizing them, I want you to type me below. Let me know, have you dabbled in it? And again, this is aside from any product or any opportunity. Okay, we're going to go into it. Now, this can work for pretty much any of your socials, but specifically today I'm talking about Facebook. Like I said, you can tweak it, tinker it to work across the socials, but we're talking Facebook here, okay? So, grab you some paper, grab you some pen. We're going to take some notes. Ready? So number 1, did I mention also, backtrack. So there's a lot of steps well that I put together. So this is actually going to be one of 3 parts. I kind of wanted to slow it down. I didn't want to overload you because I'm not quite sure how much of my audience is tech savvy, how quick, do you know what I mean? So I'm trying to take it slow. So after this one, if you're like, girl, just give it to me, then we'll probably change it to 2 parts. But for right now, this is 1 of 3. So I'm going to give you 3 steps that you can kind of focus in on. And if you take part in any of these steps, I want you to tag me on your page and I will check it out because I am interested to see how you make do with this, right? Okay, so number 1, you want to make your page attractive and accessible to as many people as possible. And I'm going to break that down for you, okay? The main thing here is your profile picture. I don't know about you, but how many profile pictures, like you'll get a request from someone and it's a cat. Who is this cat named Tom? I don't know, right? You definitely want your profile picture to be a picture of you, preferably one that's smiling, one that's cheerful, one that, you know, is just something that would catch your eye. Let's put it that way. If it wouldn't stop you or you wouldn't want to go looking into it, let's change it up. So definitely a smiling close-up. You don't want the far away ones because when you do interact with people, they can't see who you are. Like you're about this little in that profile picture. Do you get what I'm saying? So, oh, and another one, again, of yourself. You and your friends is awesome, but then they won't know which one is you. Okay, so those are some thoughts to keep in mind. One thing I did want to share with you is an app that I use that's called Photo Room. It is free. I think you can buy special stuff, but I'm about the free apps, friends. It's called Photo Room. So if you look at, and I have it across my socials, my profile picture, I use that on Photo Room. It's very user friendly. It takes away your background. You can put a bright color behind it that makes it pop, that makes it stand out. I highly recommend that one for one reason being it'll stop the scroll, and also when you are interacting with other people's page and that little circle of you along with all the others, it's really going to make your picture pop to where people are going to be like, let's find out about this person. Again, you want to make it like attractive, right? Like catch their eye. Okay. On Facebook, I don't know if any other ones have this. I don't think so. But on Facebook, you do have a banner behind your profile picture. That's like free advertising space right there, right? So you definitely want to take advantage of that. I've seen some people that don't utilize it. It does show up on mobiles. It does show up on computers. So definitely put something there that, what did I put? You want something that is kind of a representative of you, if that makes sense. It could be family pictures if you want. I'm going to use me as an example because that's the example I have on my head. I like to color. How could you tell I like to color? Well, my banner is one of my colorings, my very own colorings that I have done. It is bright, it is colorful, it is a bit of me. So that banner behind you, you want to have something there that tells a little bit more about you, okay? And you, not a product, not the business you do, but you. Now you could do, if you do lives and stuff, you could definitely put like a live schedule, something that gives them more information about you, right? So totally up to you on that. And the next thing on this that I wanted to mention is you want to, totally up to you on this one, but to make it accessible to everyone, you gotta have it public. Now, does this mean your entire page has to be public? No, it does not. Because believe me, mine is not. The stuff that people see on my page is picked and choose, and a very few people get to see all of it, right? It is definitely my highlight reel. You get to pick what you want public. You get to pick what you want private. You get to pick what only gets shared to family and friends, all that kind of stuff. But keep in mind, if you are trying to monetize your social media, how are people going to know about you if they don't see anything? If they have to be a friend? So I'm going to leave that up to you, but make it as public as you can. And another thing to make your stuff accessible is to use captions, you guys. If you are doing a video, have captions on it. If you are doing those little reels, put some captions on it. It makes it very easy for the deaf community, obviously, but for people who are watching your content at work on silent, get to access it more. If it's that mom that's breastfeeding her child at like 2 in the morning, I've been there, and you don't want to wake the baby up, but you want to watch the stuff, the captions help. So that's a great way to make it accessible. So you guys, that is all for making your page attractive and accessible. I know it's quite a bit. Like I said, there's steps, but it goes into it. So let's go on to the next one, the second one. So your social media is your storefront, okay? It should represent you. So show who you are, not just your products. Because if you are in, I don't know, network marketing, we'll take that, right? Because I'm in network marketing. If you have a product, it is pretty much the same product that everyone has. It's a given, right? Why are you going to show your product? Because what's going to put you aside from someone else? If these two people sell the exact same product, how do you choose which one to go with? It's the exact same product. What does it matter, right? I'm going to give you an example of my HEB, because this is one thing I love. I love examples. I love analogies. Okay, so the city next door, we don't have an HEB yet in my city, so I go to the next city, which has 2. There are 2 HEBs that I love for different reasons. One HEB has everything and anything that I could imagine, and it entertains my inner Mexican because it's got like so much Mexican candy, so much Mexican food. I'm very happy there. The other one does not, but they do have curbside. And if you follow my stories, you know I love me some curbside. So it becomes a battle. Like, do I want the stuff that I love and want and crave, or do I need a quick curbside pickup? Where will you go? There's a difference between those two, right? They have different qualities, different customer service, different things that set them apart from each other, even though for the majority of the part they sell the same product, right? In the case of HEB. And I will tell you, I don't like to go into the stores anymore. If I can curbside pickup, I want a curbside pickup. But since my favorite HEB does not have curbside pickup and they have all the products that I want, I will sacrifice my comfort to go get that. I will go to that HEB. Do you get what I'm saying? So when 2 people sell the exact same product, what is setting you apart from the other person that would have people come to you? And that's what your page is going to do. It's going to tell them more about you. It's going to tell them what you do, what you offer, what you like, all those kind of things. Okay, I'm going off on my notes, so we're going to bring it back. One of the things I put on here, because like I said, you don't want to just show products, so what I like to do is audit my page. You can audit your page too, friend. When you go to your Facebook page, there is an option where you can view it as just a random person that is not a friend, and it'll show you what your page looks like. If you see nothing, that's because nothing is public, which is okay, because we're going to work on that, right? You pick and choose what you want public. Second of all, if you go to this page and all you see are all your company flyers, nothing but product, nothing that even remotely tells anybody that you are human, then we have an issue. We want them to see you, friend. And the good thing is that you can definitely audit your page. There are settings on Facebook where you can set it to only me to see. So you don't necessarily have to delete those flyers that you put up, but you can fix it so it's not just flyers and promotion. Because what is going to happen is if they see your flyer and they see the company, again, they know nothing about you, but they know they want that product. Now, will they reach out to you, or are they going to go to Google and search it and find someone that they can relate to? Maybe someone they know, someone they like, right? Just food for thought, friends. Okay. So what is your page telling them about you? People are going to buy stuff from people they like, know, and trust. Someone that they can connect with. And I don't know about you, but there are so many people online that I have met and made connections with that I will probably never meet. I'm going to change that, though. I would like to meet them all. I know I have some consultants that I work with that are not local consultants to me, but I absolutely love who they are. I love how they represent themselves. I connect with them, and so I choose to buy from them. So there it goes. Okay, it's all about what makes you stand out, friends. Okay, so this is the third one. Like I said, it's a lot of stuff, and I don't like to do long lives, so we're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut it after the third one. So the third one is have you in your social media photos. That kind of goes back to those flyers that you were posting, right? And I'm not saying you're posting them, but if you are. So you are your brand, whether you know it or not. And I find that to be so interesting. So you can either create your brand. You hear people say about niches or what is your brand. Your brand is you, friend. If you are showing up authentically as you, you are your brand. People will know you for certain things simply because that is who you are. You are not your product. And even if you were to switch jobs or switch companies, it won't matter because they still know who you are. And then we will share with them what your product is, right? So be careful, because if you choose not to do it, it will create itself, and that's a whole nother monster, and you kind of you want to take reign of that. So think about colors that you use often, topics you like to talk about, things that you like to share. If you don't want to be known for that, then you might want to be more intentional. Is that even a word? Intentional of what you're sharing, intentional of what you're talking about. Because if you do a lot of it, people are going to be like, oh yeah, so and so's about this. I know Stacy likes this because that's all she posts. That type of stuff. So with your products, if you do sell products, service, whatever have you, make sure that you are using it. Make sure you are wearing it. Make sure you're consuming it. It doesn't have to be full front in their face like those flyers. It can be in your picture. But most of all, make sure you are in your picture, because then not only will they know the product that you are offering, but they will relate it to you. You're in the picture to your friend, right? Okay. Woo! I don't know why I wrote this down. But people who visit your page will feel they know. Oh, hello. Yeah. So when you start doing that, people who visit your page, they're going to feel like they know you. It ultimately makes you human to them, even if they've never met you. I don't know if you've ever had that feeling where even if you've never met this person, say, what can we do? Say, okay, we're going to use me as an example. I don't know why I keep trying to find someone. We're just going to use me as an example, right? I like to color. Oftentimes, when given a gift, what do you think it is? It's coloring books. It's markers. It is pencil colors. Because people oftentimes tell me when they were out and about, they saw this coloring book and made them think of me, and they just had to get it. Have you ever been out and you see something and you're like, oh my goodness, you know who would love this? That's when you know what your brand is hitting. because it brings you to mind. Okay. So friends, I'm going to wrap it up there. I didn't want to take too much of your time. Those are some things to keep in mind. Like I said, this is only one of 3. So make your page attractive and accessible to as many people as possible. Your social media, it is your storefront. It is your storefront. It should be about you. It should show who you are, not just the products you are selling. And have you in your social media with your photos. Make sure you're consuming your product, using your product, showing them that you actually like the product, right? So if you got value out of this, I want you to drop value. If you have any questions, like I said, we're going to continue. This was more to kind of audit your page, see where you are today. You can drop all your questions in the comments below. If you apply any of this, if you have a question, tag me on your page. I want to see, I want to help. Definitely share this out to your friends, share it to your groups. For anyone who's looking to grow on social media, like I said, we're going to continue every Thursday. I'm going to give you a little bit more on how you can grow your social medias and ultimately start making money online. So save this for reference, share it out. If you do share it out, comment share it, because you will be entered into our weekly giveaway. And that is all I have for you today, friends. But I hope you'll join me next Thursday, where we're going to do the second part and we're going to start getting more into the meat of it. So until then, friends, thanks for watching, and I will see you the next time I go live. Bye, you guys.